Hello, my fellow YouTubers. I've changed my channel name just a little bit. It's now called Karen's Weight Loss Journey, 63 and VSG, because that's what I'm solely concentrating on now. No more rants and raves about other people's channels, or I only really did it to one person's channel, but she has disappointed me so much that I'm done with it. She can live her own life. You can't help people that won't help themselves. So this is going to concentrate on my life and my journey alone. Everything that goes on in this tape, video, whatever, is what's happened to me, what I'm experiencing. My ups, my downs, my pitfalls, my highs, my lows. And I will try to share with you, like I told you in my other videos, talking one-on-one, and I feel like we're talking one-on-one when I talk to you, because I can communicate with my camera so much easier than I can communicate in person. And I want you to think, if you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much for taking the time to subscribe or like my channel or my video or view my channel or view some of my videos. I really appreciate that. Because my sole objective doing this whole YouTube thing is to get out a little bit of information to people that are on their own weight loss journeys, that might have had weight loss surgery in the past and are having a little bit of trouble now, or are thinking about having weight loss surgery in the future, but have a lot of questions and want to know what it's like along the way, what it's like 1 week, 2 weeks, 5 weeks, 10 weeks post-surgery. And that's what I'm concentrating on now. So if you want to know all this information, weight loss, and also about my cancer journey, I mean, that's part of my life too. That's the reason why I actually had weight loss surgery in the first place. Because after 10 years being cancer-free from stage 3 breast cancer, I decided I needed to be healthy if I wanted to live another 10 years or more. I was so lucky to get by those 10 years that I said, you know, I'm going to do something about this. I'm going to get weight loss surgery. I'm going to get rid of my obesity, because obesity contributes a huge amount to the reoccurrence of cancer. I'm going to get rid of my sugars, my sweets, my carbs. I'm going to get healthy and eat healthy, and if it takes having vertical sleeve gastrectomy to do it, I will do it. And that's what I did on April 30th, 2019. Today is July 22nd, I believe, 2019. So it's been about 3 months since I had that surgery. I don't, every now and then I have a little bit of whoot that goes in and out of my brain of regret, you know, if I'm having a bad day or something. But for the most part, 98, 99% of the time, I am just so thankful that I decided to have this done. The beginning part of the whole procedure, here are my stats, which I don't like to do because I'm not a stat geek, okay? But I was about 256 pounds when I began the process, when I first went to the weight loss doctor, way back in September of 2018. 2 weeks before the surgery, before my pre-op diet, I was 245. At the surgery date, I was 235, and today I'm currently 211. Okay? I'm 5 foot 5 inches tall. There, those are the stats. Anyway, this video dialogue or diatribe, whatever you want to call it, is going to focus on my journey and what I've found along the way, and that's why I'm calling it Karen's Weight Loss Journey, VSG and 63. Okay? Now remember, I have an email address too. All small letters, all one word. It's KarenVSG1955@gmail.com. Drop me a line. I answer them all. If you have any questions, comments, concerns. So, let's start off by saying this. I need to chirp a little bit today. I'm going to do some chirping about burping. Why do you say, are you going to talk about burping? Well, because usually ladies don't like to talk about passing gas, either through the mouth or the other way, if you know what I mean. And after this vertical sleeve gastrectomy that I had, I find that after I drink a little bit or I eat a little bit, I've always got to stop and release this ungodly sound, that makes me sound like a drunken sailor on a Saturday night, of a belch. I'll, eat a few bites and then, wah, there it goes. And then I'll drink a few sips and wah, there it goes. I'm like, what the hell? If I'm out in public, of course you ladies all know this, you can't do that in public. It's just not ladylike. So I try to suppress it. And by suppressing it, I guess it kind of goes down and comes out the other way, if you know what I mean. It's a very disturbing situation. Anyway, I said, I've got to do some research on this and find out why I'm burping so much. I never burped this much in my life. I could have a burping contest with a 10-year-old boy and I would win. Anyway, I did some research, and I never usually just use the internet and just look up one website. I go online and I look up a lot of different websites because I like to get a generalized idea of what the information is. And what I basically found out was that during the first 6 months, which I didn't know, 6 months, after your VSG surgery, vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery, you are obviously, you're left with a tiny sleeve of a stomach. The doctor has cut out 80% of your stomach. And as he's cutting it out, he's using this tool that actually, it kind of looks like pinking shears almost. And as he's cutting, it's stitching the stomach at the same time so that there's no leakage or anything. But what you have left is just a few inches of stomach that was once maybe over a foot long. And you can only fit a little bit of the food and drinks in there. And during the first 6 months after this big surgery on your poor little stomach, it's traumatized. It becomes rigid. It's not soft and pliable. It's just like, ugh, it's like rigid in there. So when you put something down there, it doesn't have enough like pliability or softness to kind of swoosh things around. And so something goes in, and if some air goes in with it, which you always swallow a little bit of air when you're eating anyway, it wants to come right back out. That air wants to be expelled right away. So in time, usually after about 6 months, your stomach becomes softer and more pliable, sort of like, Play-Doh. You can mold it, kind of, and will absorb a little bit more of that gas that's down there. And it won't make you want to feel like you have to expel it right away. So that was information that I didn't know. I found it by researching. So it makes sense. That's why I'm burping like a drunken sailor. Sorry, you guys sailors. I know you get a bad rap for that. I don't mean to be disrespectful. But I just, I don't like that. I mean, I feel like, when I'm eating at the dinner table, I don't want to do that. I mean, I don't want to not only embarrass myself, but I don't want to make other people at the table like get grossed out because I'm like, burping up a storm. Anyway, that's my chirp for today, and that's my lesson. My one-time, one-take, unedited video lesson, because I am not technically challenged. I am not technically challenged. See, there's a mistake right there. I am technically challenged. So what you see is what you get, and all these mistakes that are in my videos are in my videos, and you can just deal with it, laugh with it, do whatever you want with it. But if I've given anybody a little bit of advice, or I've helped anybody in any way, even by just one sentence, that's all I care about on this channel. That's all I care about. I am so grateful to all of my subscribers. I love you all. You are great people. You must have taken something that I said and went and ran with the ball, because you wouldn't have subscribed otherwise. I really appreciate that. And I am in it to win the battle of giving information out that people can take and use. I'm not in it to get thousands of subscribers. I mean, if I ever did, I would be shocked. I'm in it to help people. I mean, I really am, you know? And I want all of my subscribers to know that this channel now is completely dedicated to weight loss journey and to my cancer journey. Weight loss journey. If you're on a journey of weight loss, whether you're going through a program or a doctor or a nutritionist, or you're thinking about having weight loss surgery, or you've already had weight loss surgery and you want to know what it's like after week 1, week 10, week 4, this is the channel to go to, because I feel like I'm talking to you one-on-one. I want you to feel like this is a conversation between you and me. No fancy graphics, no fancy music. It's just a place that we can get together and share each other's views. You comment down below, I answer them, I love them, I love the comments. I usually definitely give you a heart if I agree with it. And I do answer a lot that I feel like I might want to answer to. I also answer all of my Gmails, KarenVSG1955 @Gmail. I try to do that too, because I want this to be an informational channel for all of us. That's what we need to be. We have to help each other. Weight loss in this country is so prevalent. I mean, people everywhere from all walks of life are trying to lose weight at some point or another in their life. So if I can make it a little bit easier by telling you a few things that happened to me, or people that have had cancer that are struggling out there. I'm a 10-year survivor from stage 3 breast cancer. Chemo, mastectomy, radiation, the whole bit. 10 years. That's what made me go on this weight loss journey in the beginning. Because I said to myself, after 10 years, I've got to get rid of this obesity. Because obesity is a very big contributing factor to reoccurrence. If I made it this far after 10 years, damn it, I'm going to lose weight and try to make it another 10 years on a healthy lifestyle. That's what led me all along to do this VSG surgery. You know, would I have preferred not to have cancer in the first place? Absolutely. But I can tell you a little bit about that too, and what it's like to go through chemo, to go through radiation, to have a part of your body lopped off, never to be returned. If you have any questions about that, drop me a line, put a comment down below. This channel is for you. It's not for me to rave about other channels. That's not my style anymore. Because I found that when I did criticize certain channels, just mainly one, it was a lost cause. And I'm not going to dwell on that anymore. So, if you want information in a timely way on a weekly basis, and you just want to talk to me and become my friend, I would accept all of you as part of my family in this YouTube world. Why? Because I love YouTubers. I love YouTubers. You take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.